Welcome to the You Are It podcast. My name is Alejandra Orozco. I am a social science researcher and an energy healer. You Are It has been created to support you in expanding your perception of reality. You are loved and absolutely deserving simply because you are, not because of what you have accomplished. Join me and be ready to transform your beliefs and approaches as you enter the flow of becoming one with your highest good and your highest purpose. Welcome to episode 13 of You Are It. Today, we are examining the relationship between choices and the creation of our reality. Let's begin. Your being here in this reality is something that is happening on purpose. There is no flaw in the design of it all, much less your presence at this moment in this plane. Your upbringing and your circumstances may have suggested to you for a long time that you have no power and that you have to endure and survive and struggle out of fate. What is even more deceptive or misleading and disturbing is that the media you consume and your religious or other practices and or your perception of reality may have convinced you that submission is required if you are to survive in a scary world full of challenges. But really, your journey here is not about submission and feeling powerless. It is about finding your power and discovering your beauty and divinity. This is what self-awareness does for you. It allows you to see that you are not here to be subservient to any power outside of you, and that recognizing and being in your power is really about making conscious choices. For remember, you make choices all the time, but conscious choices are different. They are choices that you make from an empowered state of being. And they are, of course, the natural actions of being and living consciously once you have realized who you really are. So yes, this travesía or journey is not about submission to something outside of you that is greater than you. This journey of yours is about being aware that you are co-creating this reality. Think about it. Would it be fitting for an infinitely loving creator to give life to a powerless creation? The higher supreme being that you worship outside of you is actually within you. You are an expression of it. The relationship between the divine and you is not like the relationship of a carpenter to a table. No, it is more like the relationship of a mother to her child. You are not of lesser power than that which created you. No, you are the very representation in human form of what is divine. And yes, I will grant you that a ray of sunshine does not seem to have the same power as its source when it reaches the surface of the earth. Nevertheless, it is made of the very same substance as the source that created it, an expression of the infinite in a human garment. This is who you are. Please consider how this can truly transform your relationship with the divine and your very existence. So no, It is not about submission and feeling powerless. Such a perception of self and reality will always make you dependent on things, idols, processes outside of you for peace, stability, and true happiness. But in reality, you are the source of all that you seek. In this context, distance between you and the divine is truly about partnership and co-creation. That is how perfect you are by design. This is how sublime your nature is. This is how important your role is in the transformation of your reality. So, everything you seek is within. It has always been within. The answers are not outside of you, but within you. All aspects of this reality, teachings, difficulties, conditionings, various religious, cultural, and other practices are meant to serve you as tools for awakening to the true nature of your being. They were never meant to become an object of fear or worship, despite the urgings of your ego mind. Now, there is more. As an expression of the divine, you have creative powers. How do you access those powers? Well, within this limited material reality, we must awaken and grow in our awareness and expression of the unconditional love that permeates everything in existence, that is within all expressions of the divine. As you grow in awareness and become the very expression of that love, you align with Prime Source with such power that you become a very conscious creator of your reality. And as you join this dance, you witness that the manifestation of beautiful desires has nothing to do with controlling certain actions or processes. No, rather, the manifestation of your dreams becomes the product of your inner awareness, your connection to your emotions, your communion with your higher self, your higher state of being. As an expression of the divine, you are always creating. What you create reflects your beliefs and your state of being. With awareness comes conscious choices. And when you make conscious choices, you are in your power and creating a more ideal reality. In your power, you are light for yourself and for others. With conscious choices, you experience joy and vitality. And these are the gifts you offer to the field of your reality. Happiness must first be experienced before it can be transmitted to others. With awareness comes responsibility, but even ignorance is not an excuse to avoid the consequences of not taking responsibility for ourselves, for our destiny. We may choose to think, well, I did this or that because an authoritative figure told me to. But by now, most of us know that choosing to relinquish our sovereignty and power does not exempt us from facing the consequences of our choices. As has been said before, do not let present conditions define what you believe is possible. It can only show you what has been. What is possible has no limits and is transformed by the way you engage with reality. Allow your current circumstances to serve as a call to awaken you to your creative powers, to move beyond the imagined comforts of submission, and to connect you to your unconditionally loving nature. Shift your perception from submission to co-creation, and you will access that which is within you that allows you to shape the very expression of your existence. You are all very much loved by this Latina who speaks perfect Spanglish. I am Alejandra, and you have been listening to You Are It. See you soon. Rumi once said, "You search the world for treasures, but the real treasure is yourself." This is the essence of our message on the You Are It podcast. You are the treasure waiting to be discovered or enjoyed. You are the flame that never consumes itself and the light that shines everywhere. Now you are home. Please know that you are most welcome. Stay tuned as we look forward to sharing something of value on every episode.